super inspiring. Just, as a friend, to see him do this. It's just extraordinary because he didn't think this company was going to survive. Both of the companies, he really put a lot of his effort and net worth into, obviously Tesla and SpaceX. He gave SpaceX like a 10% chance of working. He gave Tesla like a 20% chance of working. At that point in time, the last American car company made was Jeep. Look, successful one that didn't go out of business. Like DeLorean flamed out. All the other ones flamed out. It's a long thing. So I just want to say to my friend, congratulations. Because as excited as people are about this milestone, the true milestone was the number of times this company was on death's door when he had gotten kicked, beaten down, and got back up. I have never seen an entrepreneur more resilient than Elon Musk. When he gets kicked, he's got grit. He's got a work ethic. He's got a stamina that, is extraordinary. I like to think I have like a pretty strong stamina. You work with me for a long time. You see how I just keep going and going and going. There's only like one or two people I've seen who go harder than I do at these things, and that's him. Like crazy to see him just work his way out of these problems. And it was gnarly at times.
Sure.
So congratulations on that. People get all excited about these IPO moments. I don't, because it's a financial milestone. I don't like to celebrate these financial milestones too much, and neither does he, by the way. And neither does any of the great entrepreneurs, because these things are almost universally in the rearview mirror. This is 20 years of hard work, and everybody's excited about this one day. It's a financial transaction. It unlocks a lot of possibilities. One of the possibilities an IPO unlocks is capital. So he's got $75 billion, I think, and maybe with the green shoe, it's 80 or 85 billion.
Right.
The green shoe is like a little extra shares that could be sold. It's a very small float.
Banks buy a little bit more shares than the company is making available. And then if the stock goes down, they can sort of buoy, like get some of their money back. And then if the stock goes up, they can just buy more shares directly from the company.
Right. So he, I think, ran this perfectly. And the CFO over there and the other people involved ran this process perfectly. They did things that had never been done before. They had multiple people working the book of business. They gave people, really strong lockups based on milestones. And I think they gave like 30% to retail.
Yes.
I mean, I opened up my Robinhood and it was like, hey, you want SpaceX shares? I was like, well, I got some over here, but maybe I'll get a couple more. I don't know.
Elon famously over the years has said he loves retail investors. He was excited about getting retail investors in. And I believe there was even a quote a few years ago, like, I'm going to allow at least 20, 30% of SpaceX to go to retail investors. Hold me to this. So he held.
Well, and I did see like people either being thrilled that they got 35 shares, 50 shares at the IPO price, or like lamenting, I only got 50 shares. Anyway, this is extraordinary that many people, and he democratized it to the level that they did. Now, there's a lot of hand-wringing about the various business units and the valuation.
Yes.
The market determines the valuation, and it's very hard for people to understand what's going on in the market. The market has two different functions as I see it, when these issuances come out. Sometimes, as people have said, it's a weighing mechanism or a voting mechanism. When you look at venture capital and early stage investing, that's the discipline we have in our firm and venture capital in general, is a voting mechanism. We're voting on this entrepreneur, their team, and this market to emerge and this product to succeed. You're voting. But you're voting largely on products that do not yet exist, maybe have some level of product market fit, et cetera. Then there's the weighing mechanism. Okay, Airbnb rents this many rooms. Next year, they're going to rent this many rooms. So if you're renting a certain number of rooms, you can just look at it. How many rooms did they rent last quarter compared to this one? Last year compared to this one? What's the revenue? What's the earnings? So those are two different functions in the world. And when you IPO, you start to sort out voting versus weighing, voting versus weighing. We're still in the voting, and Elon's companies, Palantir, very rare companies are voting on the future. For an accounting firm, keeping your books in order is table stakes. It's the bare minimum. It's the baseline. But for an early stage and Series A founder, you need a partner that actually understands the world of startups. It's very different. And you have to understand the world of venture capital, because startups have boards and venture capitalists who've invested. And that partner is Pilot. Pilot is the largest accounting firm that's built specifically for startups. You're not just doing your taxes. You're getting CFO level advice on running your company. And And those aren't just words. They have actual former CFOs and other seasoned operators on hand to answer your growth and scaling questions directly. All of their tools are intuitive, they're easy to use. You can track your expenses in real time, and Pilot's going to help you model cash flow scenarios before you make big decisions. So stay focused on scaling and let Pilot take care of the books. Plus, Twist listeners get $1,200 off their first year. Go to pilot.com/twist to get started. That's pilot.com/twist.